Hi everyone, as we're approaching tomorrow evening, the full moon of the month of Leo, which is the most powerful day of the year. Leo represents the sun, the moon is full by the sun. It's actually full because it's from our perspective. It's the triangle of our perspective from Earth that allow it to be full. It's a very, very, very powerful energy that is available for us on that day. The Kabbalists call it the day of unconditional love. So, what does it mean, unconditional love? What does it mean, love? After all, we see so much hatred around ourselves. We see so many conflict, so many wars, so many bloodshed, so many arguments. Even within the union of a family, it's very difficult to get it together. So the Kabbalists share with us something which is very profound, that every form of hatred is actually starting with a person loving something, wanting to do something which seems to be for him right at that time as a positive thing, as a loving thing. So, for example, you look at someone that just fell in love with another woman. And it seems to be, when you look from the outside, that they're going together, they're holding hands and they're having this passion. It seems like they're loving one another. There is lots of positivity and true love, what it seems. But when you investigate, you understand that both of them are married to someone else. And even though there is some kind of a connection of love that's starting between them, it's actually a big short circuit that take place because they're betraying someone else. So eventually we know that since we are doing things according to the laws of the cosmos, in the excuse of something that we love to do, which could be coming from a very dark space within ourselves, a lack that exists within ourselves, that's how hatred starting to happen. Hatred, according to the Kabbalist, is just a disconnection from the light. Because the moment we are connected to the light, there are no many veils between us and the light, then the result of that will be unconditional love. We're seeing the good in the other person. But the reality that most of us not so often see the good in the people around us. So, how does it really work? There is a very interesting verse coming from the Zohar in this portion, Va'et Hanan, that I would like to share with you. And the Zohar say as follows. I learned it from the passage about David. It is written, and there came a traveler to the rich man. A traveler means approach the gate, yet does not want to stay there, but go on his way. Such is the evil inclination at first, which, like one approaching the house, it approaches men and rouses them to sin a little only by coincidence. When it sees no one prevents it, it is written to prepare it for the wayfaring man that was come to him. Now he becomes a guest who stays at the house, which means it rouses him to sin more for a day or two, like a guest that is kept at home for a day or two. When it sees no one prevents it, it's written, prepare it to the man that was come to him, because it became the landlord, as written, the man who is the Lord of the land, in Exodus 42:30. Such is the evil inclination who has become a man landlord over that man who was attached to serve it. The evil inclination does with
very
it as
fascinating
it
understanding
pleases about how the power of the ego, which is the source of all negativity and negative actions that we take in, come to us as a guest, tempting us to do something very tiny, friendly. And if we fall to that test and we follow with it, then it gives us another test. And if we fall on that test, then eventually it becomes the ruler. And the moment the evil inclination, the ego, is the ruler of our life, and we're becoming somewhat like a puppet to him, following all his demands, that's exactly when hatred and separation starting to take place. It means that I see no connection, I see no light inside another people. So tomorrow evening, Thursday evening, is the day of unconditional light. It's the day, it's the day of unity between light and vessel. It is the day of conception when a new reality can take place in our life and take away lots of our hatred for no reason. I wish you all the best and have an amazing day.